You know that feeling, right? That familiar morning rush, where your to-do list just feels like it's already won before you've even, well, had your coffee.
Oh, absolutely. That sense of overwhelm.
Yeah, and we often feel this huge pressure, like we have to do everything, or we just, hope for some motivation to magically appear and carry us through.
Right. That reliance on motivation.
But here's what's really eye-opening from the source material we're diving into today: motivation.
Hmm.
We think it's the main engine, but actually, it's more like a flickering spark.
Hmm. Interesting way to put it.
The real discovery here, the core insight, seems to be how systems, dependable systems, can step in when that spark just isn't there.
Exactly.
So this deep dive, we're really exploring how consistency, how structure can actually be a powerful shortcut to making, real progress.
Yeah.
Building these, what the sources call invisible systems.
Systems that work for you.
Yeah, even when your willpower decides to take the day off.
And what's fascinating there is the distinction you touched on. It's not about trying to do everything. That's a trap.
Right.
It's about consistently doing the right things, the things that actually move the needle.
Okay.
And our sources really cut through all that noise with, a really powerful guiding question. It's, if I only got one thing done today, what would make the biggest difference?
Simple question, but probably hard to answer sometimes.
It can be, but the real power, it comes from answering it, and then this is crucial, acting on that answer first thing.
Before the chaos hits.
Before the distractions sneak in, exactly. And when you commit to that, the sources point to 3 really powerful outcomes. And it's not just talk. There's some interesting backing here.
Okay, what are they?
First, clarity wins.
Yeah.
And the sources show this isn't just, feeling good. It directly fights decision fatigue.
Decision fatigue, yeah, that's real.
It really is apparently a much bigger drain than we realize. Second, action compounds. Not just adding up day by day.
It multiplies.
It multiplies, maybe even exponentially. The sources actually have some surprising data on this, comparing like micro habits versus big sporadic efforts.
Interesting. Okay, and the third...
And third, energy follows focus. So acting on that one thing actually gives you more energy, not less, creating a sustainable drive.
Okay, so it's not about just grinding harder or adding more stuff to the morning routine.
No, not at all.
It's more strategic, like pruning things back and
Yeah.
really focusing that early energy. And you mentioned action compounds.
Yeah.
How exactly do the sources show that? Are there specific examples?
Definitely. The sources give examples from all sorts of fields. Think Olympic athletes, successful entrepreneurs.
Okay.
And they show how one specific high-leverage action could be a certain training drill, maybe a focused hour on a core business challenge, when it's done consistently, day after day. It doesn't just add up. It multiplies the effect over time. It's genuinely like compound interest, but for your effort.
Compound interest for effort. I like that.
Yeah. And that small, focused effort first thing, it helps you sidestep that decision fatigue we mentioned, which usually hits later in the day.
Right. Freeing up mental bandwidth.
Exactly. Freeing up energy for everything else. It's that cumulative impact that really makes the difference long term.
And I can almost hear listeners thinking, yeah, but that one thing, it often feels like the hardest thing to start with.
Agrees. It often is. The resistance is real.
But the sources, they don't really shy away from that, do they? They sort of lean into it.
No, they acknowledge it, but they promise that systems can do the heavy lifting.
Right. Like cognitive offloading.
Precisely. Offloading the effort for your most critical work, even when you're, technically offline or not actively pushing.
And what's really cool about the systems described, they offer practical ways to make it happen, like automate what you can, delegate what you must, and focus on what truly moves you forward.
Those 3 pillars are key.
Yeah, and automate what you can. The sources point out that's not just about software, right? It's also about things like pre-decisions.
Pre-decisions? Like what?
Like deciding ahead of time that 8 to 9 a.m. is your non-negotiable power hour. It's just blocked off.
Yeah.
Or, prepping your stuff the night before.
Ah, okay. Setting things up so you don't have to think about them.
Exactly. Creating that set it and forget it's mental state for the important stuff.
That makes a lot of sense. And if we connect those strategies back to the bigger idea, it really underlines that you don't necessarily need more hustle.
That word hustle often means burnout waiting to happen.
Right, that unsustainable sprint. What you actually need, according to these sources, is structure. Structure that supports your focused effort.
So the structure turns that sometimes not energy into reliable output.
Precisely, which brings up a really interesting question for you, the listener, to maybe chew on.
Okay.
Just consider, what's the cumulative impact? If you consistently take that focused action day after day before the world really wakes up and starts demanding things, what kind of growth, personal growth, professional growth, what becomes possible when that kind of structure is actually in place, when action is genuinely allowed to compound day after day?
Without just hoping motivation shows up.
Exactly. Without relying on feeling motivated every single morning, what happens then?